I've always felt that the idea of virtual connection was an interesting topic. I think it's an interesting line that we dance on when we look at, having online connection, especially now more than ever. It's been a really interesting time over the past 6 months in lockdown. Everyone's been facing their own different challenges and difficulties. The idea and the motivation of the film was to explore a world where technology is so heavily integrated into our lives that we can't remember what connection feels like.
Motivation behind the sound design was mainly that networking between the technology and the body, as it being a natural thing. Yeah, we tried to sort of record a lot of natural sounds, and then when we put them into the film, try to mess with them and maybe distort them a little bit. But I think some of the choices we made here were a bit sort of purposefully a bit dissonant, and they sort of put your mind, it can kind of open it and create a few more pathways for some different ideas to go in there.
The lockdown has affected our post-production process. We had to think of new ways to be able to do things, and we thought, how could we use this to our advantage to help create a heightened sense of isolation and disconnection? We used our dual narration as a representation of the online human interaction, and we used the glitches and the static as a way to sort of represent the challenges and the hardships that's come along with having to adapt to these new forms of connection.
Yeah, we chose to use the Rode NT55 to capture the tactile nature of a lot of the sounds we were recording, so it felt lush and real to the viewer.
I felt that this competition was a really great way to be able to share some of the feelings that everybody has been experiencing all over the world at the moment. It's a great way for everybody to come together and share their ideas and their creative expression. It's been really cool to see how in different circumstances you have to sort of adapt and change and do things a bit differently, but how it can help you to really test the traditional ways of doing things and push your limits and think about new ways to put your ideas out there.